Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about some of my favorite products. These are things that I've just been reaching for every single day. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I do have a lot of stuff because I am including both makeup and hair, so I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. I'll just kind of go through my everyday routine in that order. So we'll start with concealer, and you guys know I don't really wear foundation, but I do like to obviously cover up my dark circles and spot conceal. For my under eyes, I have been using the Revlon Youth FX. This is a fill and blur concealer. I feel like this concealer is everything that I wanted the Maybelline Age Rewind to be. I feel like everyone loves that concealer, but it is so drying on my under eyes and I can't use it. This, you just really need the tiniest amount. It does a really nice job of brightening up your eyes without being drying. It's not too emollient either, and I'm in the shade light medium. Another concealer that I have been reaching for constantly is the Rms Beauty Uncover-Up. I am in shade 22. This is definitely more of an emollient concealer. I love this for under my eyes, also for spot concealing. I can use this anywhere. Think of this as Glossier, but more coverage. Another favorite has been this Japanese 713 brush. I believe this is called their fluffy concealer. Going through a phase where I was only applying concealer with my fingers, and then I came across this brush and I was like, oh, I'll try that for concealer. And it is so fluffy and it's like the perfect shape. It blends everything out so smoothly into such a skin-like finish, and it gives good coverage. So I do have a few brow products that I've really been liking, and I know that I talked about them on Instagram, but I can't remember if I mentioned them on here. Let's start off with the Glossier Brow Flick, and I do have two different colors here. I will say this range does run pretty dark, so I can use blonde and brown. The brown is more of like the outer edge of my brow or like a nighttime look. Blonde is more of a daytime color for me if I just want to kind of fill in a very little bit very quickly. So if you guys aren't familiar with the brow flicks, they are a pen formula. This is by far the most natural looking brow product that I've used, and it really blends in with my brows so well that you can't even tell I filled them in. Although I don't fill in my brows every single day anymore. When I want to fill them in, this is what I reach for. Something that I use on a more daily basis because I always need to set my brows with something. I have been loving the Bubble Brow Tinted Wax by Flower Beauty. This is a water activated wax. Mariah Leonard introduced me to this and it is so good. If your brows want to just go where they want to go, or they're thick and they're heavy and they just kind of like want to point downwards, you need to try this because your brows will be locked in place, but not in a way where they're crunchy. Like, I'll use hairspray sometimes to get my brows in place, or the Anastasia Brow Gel is very, very crunchy. This is more of like a pomade type feeling, but your brows do not go anywhere. And they look so fluffy and just very like soap brow-esque. And I love this so much. So for blush lately, I've been really into pinks. I don't know why. I'm generally not so much a pink blush girl. I kind of lean a little bit more towards nude, but I've been branching out. Two that I have been reaching for, sometimes I'll use these together even, the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in Work and the Glossier Cloud Paint in Puff. Puff is a really beautiful baby pink, and then Work is also a pink, but it's a little bit more dusty, a little bit more muted. For highlighter, I have been loving the Becca Moonstone Shimmering Skin Perfector. Formula, tone, application, everything with this is perfection. This is definitely one of those products where whenever I stop using it and then I start again, I'm like, why did I ever stop? It's good mixed into your foundation, mixed into your primer. It's good for daytime, nighttime, a heavy makeup look, no makeup. It really just gives the most beautiful glow. And I have two cream shadows here. The first one is, well, it's a MAC paint pot and it's in the shade Layin' Low. So I actually got this because it very much reminds me of the color that my eyelids are. So I have like a reddish brownish tint to them, and it almost looks like eyeshadow. So I haven't been covering it with concealer lately, but I do want to cover up the veins. So I have been using this paint pot. It almost perfectly matches the tone of the discoloration on my eyes, but it also covers up the veins. So it looks very natural. That's what I've been loving this for. Then for like an actual more impactful eye look, I have been loving the Tom Ford Cream and Powder Eye Color in Naked Bronze. On the bottom is a beautiful silky cream shadow, and then on the top you have this powder. You can really play up or play down the intensity with this. I love just doing like a light wash of color of this on the lid, maybe during the daytime, or if I want to create a really impactful look, I can do that as well in the nighttime and just kind of go in with the colors a little bit more intensely, and then especially topping with this. It just creates such a pretty makeup look that seems like you spent a lot of time on. To round out the makeup category, I have a new lash combination. This is the Kevyn Aucoin lash curler, and let's just do a quick history. Maybe about like a year prior to me starting my YouTube channel, I was like obsessed with curling my lashes. I was just doing my thing, curling my lashes, and I didn't realize the rubber had shifted at the bottom, and I snipped off like all of my lashes to like little stumps. So for a while I just did not bother with it because I was so scarred from that whole experience. So me curling my lashes on an everyday basis is kind of a newer thing for me. I had been using a lash curler from the drugstore. I felt like I wasn't getting a nice curl with them, and it wasn't lasting. So I did a quick Google search of the best lash curler, and this whole like list came up, and so I decided to try the Kevyn Aucoin one. I don't know what sorcery this is or how this is different. What I don't understand is how this makes my lashes stay curled longer than any other curler that I have used. I don't know, I feel like it's made such a big difference, and even when I don't wear mascara, because a lot of days I don't, I will still curl my lashes. Now, days that I do wear mascara, lately I have been loving the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. I really don't remember the last time I was this impressed with a mascara. It gives me a little bit of clumpiness, like just enough. It lengthens my lashes, gives me that volume. It's super black, it doesn't flake. This is just a little sample that I got, and I tried it and I immediately ordered the full size. I haven't had to use it yet because I'm still working through this. But moving into some hair favorites, shampoo and conditioner combo I have been loving lately is the Love Your Curls sulfate-free shampoo and silicone-free conditioner. I do have a whole review, so I won't go into too much detail. This is just a really good daily shampoo and conditioner that I have been reaching for almost every time I wash my hair lately. On days where I want to do a mask, I have been loving, and I've loved this for so long, but I have really been using this a lot, the Garnier Fructis Smoothing Treat 1 Minute Hair Mask. My favorite thing to do with this is put it on in the shower, bring a shower cap in with me, so that kind of locks in any of the steam, and then it really just like penetrates the hair super well. And it's so fast. I mean, you only have to leave it on for a minute. I tend to leave it on for a few while I'm like shaving and things like that. Good stuff. Another really inexpensive product is the Garnier Fructis Curl Treat Jelly. Defines my curls. My curls last really well into day 2, 3, 4 even. It's just a very easy product for me to like break through my hair really quick, scrunch, and I know that I'm going to have a good hair day. And then my very last favorite is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. Again, this is a little sample size. If a dry shampoo and a hairspray and a texture spray had a baby, it would be this. Not a dry shampoo, but it smells really good, so I like to spray a little bit of this at the root, especially like if I throw this in my gym bag and I have to go somewhere after I work out. Like, it's just nice. I love to use this when I don't want to whip out the hairspray because I know that it's going to stiffen my hair up, you know, a little bit. This you don't feel in your hair. It's so lightweight, but it still gives a good amount of volume. So I'll just spray this at my root. I'll spray this throughout. I'll like pull apart my curls, spray like in between because I like kind of like bigger, fluffier hair. All right, that is it. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Trying to do my one last look around to make sure. I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas, my 12 days of Christmas. It's honestly a little bit chaotic, but anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.